These are John and Jane Doe cases from California from 1994 through 2010. Before we go over the John and Jane Doe cases, please make sure you're following the channel, you give this video a like, and you share it out. It not only helps the channel, but it helps us spread awareness. On August 7, 1994, remains of a Hispanic female, Jane Doe, between 14 and 24 years old, she was 5'5", weighing 133 pounds, were found on a hillside after a brush fire in Tahunga, California. On September 3, 1994, remains of a white male, John Doe, between 14 and 24 years old, he was 5'9", weighing 140 pounds, were found on a sidewalk in Los Angeles, California. If anyone has any information, please call 323-343-0512. On March 14, 1995, remains of an infant white male, John Doe, that was 1'7", weighing 6 pounds, were found in a parking lot in San Clemente, California. If anyone has any information, please call 714-647-7400. On March 16, 1995, remains of a Hispanic male, John Doe, between 15 and 16 years old, he was 5'2", weighing 155 pounds, were found in the Tijuana River in Imperial Beach, California. If anyone has any information, please call 858-694-2895. On March 21, 1996, skeletal remains of a female, Jane Doe, between 1 and 2 years old. She was 2'9", weighing 15 pounds, were found on Malibu Beach in Malibu, California. If anyone has any information, please call 323-343-0512. On December 13, 1996, skeletal remains of a Hispanic male, John Doe, between 14 and 25 years old. He was 5'6", weighing 145 pounds, were found in Trabuco Canyon, California. If anyone has any information, please call 714-647-7400. On July 17, 2003, skeletal remains of a Hispanic male, John Doe, between 14 and 20 years old, were found on a mountainside in Secas, California. If anyone has any information, please call 323-343-0512. On May 4, 2004, skeletal remains of a Hispanic male, John Doe, between 2 and 4 years old, were found in a wooded area in San Diego, California. If anyone has any information, please call 858-694-2895. On December 12, 2006, remains of a white male, John Doe, between 17 and 25 years old. He was 5'8", weighing 170 pounds, were found after jumping from the Golden Gate Bridge area in South Salita, California. If anyone has any information, please call 415-473-6043. On February 10, 2010, partial remains of a Hispanic female, Jane Doe, between 14 and 19 years old, were found along a desert road in Barstow, California. If anyone has any information, please call 909-387-2978. On February 10, 2010, remains of a Hispanic female, Jane Doe, between 16 and 25 years old, that was 5'1", weighing 111 pounds, were found after being hit by a vehicle in San Diego, California. If anyone has any information, please call 858-694-2895.